Yes, ma'am.
மீட்டிங் ஒன்று காமிச்சு விடுங்களேன் சார், எனக்கு ஒன்று அனுப்பிச்சு விடுங்களேன். எந்த வித்தியாசம் எனக்கு ஒன்று அனுப்பிச்சு விடுங்க சார்.
Okay, madam, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, but you need to share that window, sir.
So share that window, sir. It's showing presenting. You share the PowerPoint window, sir.
Okay.
Or we'll share, sir.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Nee pannudera. அவளுக்கு தெரியல என்ன பண்ண சொல்றாங்க. இது வேணுமா? அவரு பண்றாரு. ஓகே.
Madam, you can go on because I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. I'll share, sir. And it's showing it's presenting.
Sir, please.
Sir, you stop sharing, sir. I'll do it.
Okay.
அவர் வர மாட்டேங்குது.
எல்லா குரூப்லயும் போட்டேன், ஆல்சோ கூட போட்டேன்.
Yes, sir.
Madam, the presentation is not visible.
Yes, sir, I have shared. எப்படி தெரியுது? இதை மியூட் பண்ணிட்டோம்ல நம்ம.
ஃபோன் அடி.
Sir?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're able to see, sir?
No, I am unable to see. Even you check with your students also that whether they are able to see it or not. My presentation.
No, the screen is showing, sir. Now it has been showing.
We can see the screen.
You can see the screen?
Yeah.
Means the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everyone
we
is
can
seeing
see.
the presentation, sir.
Okay.
நம்மளே win பண்ணிடலாம். So you pin it,
You
sir.
have pinned it, yeah, video.
Okay. Yeah. But pinning.
Sir, pin to that HOD ID, sir.
So you pin to that HOD ID, sir. HOD make one ID will be there, sir. You pin to that, sir.
HOD make. Okay.
Yeah, HOD make, sir. You pin it, sir. That's all.
Okay.
Easy.
But HOD make is not showing, madam. Okay. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
And now it's showing us, sir.
HOD make, yes, I have done it. I have pinned it, madam.
Yeah, you have seen it, sir? Yes, sir.
Sir, can you see the screen, sir?
Yes, I am seeing it, but it is showing that you are presenting to everyone and to stop presenting. But I am unable to see my my PPT.
Sir, PPT only everyone is able to see, sir.
Okay. If everybody is able to see it.
அப்படி வந்து PPT open பண்ணி ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
அந்த விண்டோவை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க சார். இல்லாட்டி
One second.
No, one second, sir. One second.
விண்டோ ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. அவரே பண்ணலாமே.
Sir, you are able to share it, sir. Otherwise, I stop presenting it. You open in that present now. You go, sir, and open the window and.
Your entire screen, I am going to your entire screen, right?
Yes, open the present now, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So you open that present now, sir.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
that,
yeah, I have done it.
you get a window now, sir. In that you can itself open your screen. Yeah,
yes,
it's
sir.
showing presenting, sir.
Now click the PPT.
So now click the PPT, sir.
Ah,
Now
Yes,
you
sir.
can see it?
Also,
Okay.
yes, sir, it's showing, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So, so after some technical glitches, so we are back again, and very good afternoon to the respected management, faculty members, and dear
Sir,
students.
please maximize the screen, sir.
Sir, please maximize the screen, sir. F5, sir.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now it's okay. Is it okay?
Maximize, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, 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 okay. So, very good afternoon to the respected management, faculty members, and dear students of Pratyusha Engineering College. My special thanks to Padma Priya Madam for the invitation and arranging the workshop. I have already given my introduction, but Madam has already given my introduction. But my small introduction is like this: that presently I am the assistant professor of entrepreneurship of School of Business, Assam, Kaziranga University. I have done my doctorate from Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. As you know, that is the only organization in India that is in teaching, training, and research in entrepreneurship. And presently, also, I am the innovation ambassador in Institute Innovation Council, AICT, Ministry of Education, Government of India. So, without wasting much time, let me go through the contents that I have planned for today. That is, first, I will be discussing what is entrepreneurship and some motivational words in terms of entrepreneur. That is, whether it is nurtured or nurtured. We will also focus on word on success, the domain of internal traits and formal knowledge, idea generation points, issues and factors, and how the issues and factors could be converted into startup ideas, opportunities for students, and this is my responsibility to share the opportunities for students and opportunities for faculties, as I am also the ambassador of IIC, so I have to share it. So this is the total contents. To some extent, now I have to rush. Fine. Well, there are many definitions of entrepreneurship, but I liked it. This definition of entrepreneurship, I liked it. It is saying about value creation. It is saying about risk taking. It is saying about communicative and management skills to mobilize human, financial, and material resources. Right? Now, let's check actually what it is being said. Students, can you hear me? Everybody? Students, can you hear me? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you see the dots in the screen? Can you see the dots in the screen?
Yes, sir.
One dot is saying financial resources, one is saying the buyer, one is saying the market about the marketplace, one is saying the material resources, and another is human labor and human and labor resources. Now, I said at the beginning, I will not go for a one-way communication, but communication will also come from your side. I am just asking you. Say somebody of you are just having the knowledge of financial resources. Can you start a business? Yes or no? Just financial resources. How to get the finance? That knowledge you are just having. Can you start a business? Yes or no? You are just having the knowledge of marketplace, where I will do the business. Can you start a business? Yes or no? You are just having the knowledge of material resources or the process, how to run the business. Say, separately you know about what, separately you know about why, separately you know about when, where. About the business. Can you start a business? Can anybody start a business? Or start the things? If the same question, I think everybody's audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the same question is being asked to me, then I will say that no. If you just know about financial resources, you can't start a business. If you know who is your buyer, who is your target customer, you can't start a business because you don't know anything about financial resources, human and labor resources, material resources, marketplace. If you know about financial resources, but you don't know about human labor resources, buyer, material resources, marketplace, in that case also you can't start a business, right? So it should be a cumulative one, that all the things should be considered while starting a business, right? Anybody should have a knowledge of this financial resources, buyer, marketplace, material resources, human labor resources, and they are all interconnected with each other. So while starting all these things, all these knowledges are needed. So after having all these knowledges, somebody is cooking the things and presenting the things. The person who is doing this thing is an entrepreneur. He is the joiner of the dots, as I have presented here. And this is my definition. That who is joining the dots of different resources, he is the entrepreneur, right? I call him as the entrepreneur. Now, students, this is not in the contents, but I always ask this thing. Previously, before 2016, it was said in this way that all things are entrepreneurship. Nobody used to differentiate between the startup and entrepreneurship, but on 2016 in January, I'm not remembering the exact date, uh, the Startup India plan was being launched by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And from that time, the difference between the startup and the entrepreneurship is being considered. So, what do you think about it? Means anybody? What is the difference? Don't you feel those two things are very much interrelated? There is no difference between these two. Don't you feel it? Or there is a difference between these two? Anybody? Anybody from your side? What do you feel? There is a difference? Or there is no difference between these two, the startup and entrepreneurship? Yes, anybody? Yes, please come up from your side. One clue to you, that one is a non-matured stage and another is bit matured stage. So Now, how you will map the thing? Which one is a totally non-matured one, and which one is bit matured one? Please, anybody? Well, I am placing one example. Say, today was your college, and you are having your college at you are having your university at 10, right? So you are getting up from your bed at 8, and you will be getting ready, or say you are getting up from your bed at 7, and you will be ready by 9, right? At 7, when you are getting up from your bed, at that time you know what I will do to get ready by 9, right? But that time you haven't started all the procedures to get ready. At 9, what is your condition? Based on the or on your conception on 7, you got totally ready. You are totally ready to start for your college or university. So think of these two situations, at 7 and at 9. At 7, you were thinking that, well, I will brush my teeth, after that I will get ready, I will fresh up myself, this thing. At 9, you have done all the things and you are ready for your college or university. Is there any difference between these two situations? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. First situation is a startup situation. Second situation, at 9, when you are totally ready for your university or college, that is your entrepreneurship situation. So I think I have reached to some extent that what is the difference between these two? Because why? Why this thing was launched? Let me share. Actually, when all the startup situation or entrepreneur situation was not differentiated, what was the problem at that time? Those who are planning for the business or have taken one or two tottering steps, they were also considered as entrepreneur. Those who have gone through the experience to be an entrepreneur, they were also considered to be entrepreneur. But one is having a 3 to 4 years experience, and one is just thinking or had just taken few steps. Can I consider both of them in the same bracket? No, it is not. You have to take special care of that child who is just 2 to 3 days old. You don't have to take that much of care to a baby who is 3 years old. Right? So to differentiate between these two, these good steps was taken by our government. Now, the next one, I generally used to advocate for this. That is, entrepreneurship is a nature process or a nurture process. Now, how many of you will say that entrepreneurs are born? And how many of you will say, though, no, the entrepreneurs are made? Let me hear from you.
Made, sir.
Made. Okay. Anybody from your side who will say that they are born? Okay. So for that, I have studied my screen with with the name of some big wigs, right? You can see Jack Ma, Dhirubhai Ambani, Shiv Nadar, Jeff Bezos, Ajim Premji, Narayan Murthy, Kiran Majumdar Shaw, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, J.R.D. Tata. Right? A big collection. In this, I am saying somebody of them are there, of them are there who have taken formal knowledge and started their enterprises. And somebody don't have any type of formal knowledge. See, check it. When I am saying about formal knowledge, don't take it as the business knowledge only. Business management, they have studied business management or say anything regarding business. Don't take it in this way. Formal knowledge means the education that is given in the colleges, in the new university, in the schools. Take within this list, take one or two personalities who haven't taken any of this knowledge. He or she may not have taken the knowledge of, say, biochemistry, or say business, or say commerce, but establish a very successful enterprise. I think you are getting my indications. Without any knowledge of any sort of formal knowledge, they have established a good empires. Probably two names will come to you. That is Dhirubhai Ambani and Steve Jobs. Right? Within this list. And as a scholar of EDI, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, I believe the entrepreneurs are made, they are not born. Now, from this list, you may argue with me that, sir, Dhirubhai Ambani is there, Steve Jobs are there, they are born. Yes, by their experience of some works, they may establish their empire. But if it is like this, that they are born, then probably they would prefer in the next generation, when they have shared their baton in the next generation, then they could have shared with somebody, those who are born. But is that the story? Let's check. If we consider the heirs of Dhirubhai Ambani, Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani was a BE degree in chemical engineering from Institute of Chemical Technology. Ambani later enrolled for an MBA at Stanford University. And if we check through Anil Ambani, he was a bachelor's degree in science from University of Mumbai and later went to USA for his master's in business administration at Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. Again, if we check Steve Jobs, who came after him? In terms of the Apple company, it was Tim Cook. What about Tim Cook? He earned a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering from Auburn University in 1982, and his Masters of Business Administration was from Duke University Fuqua School of Business in 1988. So, if it was so that entrepreneurs are born, then why did they prefer for somebody that those who are not born one? Then definitely knowledge is having some consequences here. Knowledge is having its own say here. Now, I will go to you. Don't take it that entrepreneurs are born. Entrepreneurs are made. Maximum stories in the world are saying it. 80% are made, not born. So, how we can analyze it? The word of success in this case, that is internal traits plus external formal knowledge, gives the entrepreneurs is the success mantra for the entrepreneurs or leads to entrepreneurial success, right? So what are they? What are these entrepreneurial traits and external formal knowledge? If we say internal traits, that is within you, and you have to sharpen it. Who will sharpen it? That is the external formal knowledge will sharpen it. You have it within yourself, but something is needed to sharpen it. Yes, I will help you to go through the external formal knowledge also. What are the domains of internal traits? That is persistence, that is a continuity. You should have some continuity in your everyday life. You should be responsible, you should be goal oriented, you should be self demanding, you should be risk taking, you should be enthusiastic, you should be focused, you should be creative and innovative. Just mark these two: creative, innovative. You should be inquisitive, that why it is happening, how it is happening, where it is happening, when it is happening, how I can do it, where I can do it, how it is applicable. You should be independent in nature. You should be self-confident. You should be action-oriented. You should be proactive. Now, often it is asked, and often you use these two words in the same bracket: creative and innovative. Please, from your side, now, do you feel any difference, dear students? Do you feel any differences there in terms of creativity and innovation? Please let me know. Please, anybody? Please, from your side, please let me know. Please. Anybody, please try. It is an open session. All of them are your friends. Yes. Hope I am audible till now.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And the concepts.
Sir, you are audible, sir. Audible.
Yeah. So anybody, please, can you try? Please try. These are the internal traits I am saying about. And in that, very often you will see that creativity and innovation, or creative and innovation, are used in the same bracket. But there is a very faint difference between these two. What are they? I am asking you. Please try. Well, special marks for them. Now, can you try? Well, then I will try. Well, this is the problem of the new normal, that I am unable to see that what you are, whether what is your thinking process, how I can help you out. Well, creativity, you are just thinking and you haven't implemented it, right? Innovation. In a very simple language, I am saying you. Creativity, you are just thinking that I can do this, I can do that, but you haven't implemented it. But when you are saying that it is in an innovative stage, then you have already implemented it. So, creativity is equal to thinking. We can define the things in this way. Creativity is equal to thinking. Innovation is equal to thinking plus implementation. Now, you can apply this thing anywhere, right? Now, I also said about external formal knowledge. What are the external formal knowledge you should have to hone your skills? Your skills or the internal traits were this. And who will hone those things? who will sharpen up your internal traits. For that, it is the knowledge of marketing, knowledge of finance, accountancy that are needed. Very often that are needed in your business or for running your enterprise. Knowledge of information technology, knowledge of strategy development and systematic implementation, knowledge of market research, knowledge of statistics and research methodology, knowledge of systematic project development and implementation, knowledge of managing human resource, soft skills, and presentation skills. Where you will get it? It is not possible that with your own play you can do it. Own eagerness you can do it. Somebody should help you out in this. You are coming to your engineering college, you are coming to your university, you are coming to your MBA college. There your teachers are helping you out in these cases. And when these two things, that is internal traits and external formal knowledge, are added with each other, then ultimately you are in the path of success for growing the enterprise. It is like this. You are having the traits. Your knowledge is trying to pull you up, right? Your knowledge is trying to pull you up. And finally, with knowledge and traits, you are having a successful move. Now, let me go to, so I have said about the motivational part, how it could be honed, means you are having traits, how the knowledges you can gather, how you gain the knowledges, how you will join your traits with knowledge, where it is being done. These are being covered up. Now, for the, for what? The ignition point, that is said that idea generation point, or the ignition point for any enterprises. What are they actually? The research is saying this. Actually, they are the problems that are faced every day in our life. Resources that we are having. The technology that is available. Then, if there is any gaps in the present process or the system, that is also giving us the idea. Trends, and finally the idea mix. So what are the problems? Friends, just think of a small shop in your locality. The kirana shop, generally we call it a kirana shop, right? Don't you feel that they are doing the business on your problem? Yes or no? Just think for it. Just think for it. From the morning to evening, what you need? From morning when you are getting up, you need toothpaste, you need brush. After that, you need soap. After that, you will cook your breakfast. For that, you need bread, you need butter, you need what? Rice for your lunch. And after that, you have to you need some face powders or something like that. And when you are going to purchase very far off place, any to a far off place from your side, then that is a problem for you. But when you are getting it to in a kirana shop very near to your residential place, then the problem is being sorted out. And yes, the kirana shop that is doing business in your locality, they have caught that problem, they have identified that problem, and they are doing that business there, right? So this is, where is the problem? Just check it. Where is the problem in your locality? What are the problems in your locality? What are the problems in the existing business? That will give a trigger to a business idea. That will trigger a business idea. Resources. Very small example I am giving with respect to my research, that I went to Manipur, Churachandpur in Manipur, a district of Manipur state. When and I was working with District Innovation Council, council there. They said me that there is an abundant amount of different types of medicinal herbs there that is unutilized. Right? I asked them that see, here are a lot of tribes. The Churachandpur district is having the maximum tribes in Manipur. I asked them, sir, the tribes are there, so do they get the medicinal facility here? Then immediately the manager of the DIC said me, no sir, they use this medicinal herbs, right, for their medication process, because this is the remote area in the northeast, and so so they don't get the facility of proper medication, so they use these herbs. Immediately I said that, why don't you try the same thing? This is your resources of your district. Why don't you check that if you can sell these herbs, these medicinal herbs, to the Ayurvedic companies? This is the utilization of resources. Abundant resources are there, but it is not being utilized properly. Right? So you check in your locality, or in your place, in your district, in your state, that if some resources are still unutilized, and how you can utilize it. Technology available. There is, and probably you are also doing this thing. Say, app making. This is the technology available. And how to make the app, probably by help of Mr. Google, you know it, right? That how to make the app, how to make the app for your mobile, how to make some WhatsApp within the WhatsApp, how can you can make an app, how in a Facebook you can combine the app. You know all these things, but this app making is the technology, right? And where you are using it? From booking your lunch, to booking your cinema show, to booking booking your foods, booking Uber, Ola, all those things. The technology is actually the app making, but this app making is being used in all these cases. So, what is the available technology, and how in the planned business I can use it? Start a business. You know app making, just app making. So just use this app making to facilitate different businesses that are running in the market, right? Next, finding gaps. I will cite one social problem in our cities. In our cities, in our in our rural areas, in our semi-urban towns, or semi-urban areas, you will see that the young people are leaving to the A, B, C class cities for the search of jobs. So what it is happening? The elderly people are left alone, right? So they are facing each and every day, they are facing lots of problems. They are facing lots of problems to handle with situations. So if we can provide any service, Say the app making service to them through different apps. Can we facilitate them by providing whatever they are needing? Probably that is vegetables in the morning, probably medicines at night. So gap is this, that they are not getting the proper service because the youngsters of the family are not there. And using this gap, how the business could be done. Another problem I am saying you, when I was doing my PhD research in Northeast, at that time, actually I am from EDI, but my PhD field was in Northeast. So at that time, when I interviewed the transporters of Mizoram and also the business persons of Mizoram, I found the Mizoram business personnel are charging more than in any goods they are charging more than in any other parts of India. I asked them, sir, what is the reason for this? Why you are charging extra? Even you are charging more than the MRP. They said me one interesting thing. They said me that, sir, we have to pay very high amount for the transporters. We have to pay high amount to the transport companies. Then I interviewed one or two transporters. They gave me one interesting fact. They placed one interesting fact. That is, they said me that when we take the goods from any organization and go to the destination, but when we come from the destination to the town, we don't get any goods. Right? When we come back, we don't get any goods. So we are forced to charge in one route only. That is loading to unload. In this route only, we are forced to charge because we are coming empty from the destination to the main town, right? So ultimately, it is saying upon what? It is saying upon the goods. It is being added on the goods, right? So this is the gap. So how to bold this gap? And that could be a business. Now, how to bold this gap? When they are going to the destination, there, if they can have contracts with some company, right? They can pick up goods from there. And when they will come now, when they will return now, they don't have to come empty, right? Totally back-end vehicles, right? Now, next point is observing trends. Very good example is the present situation of this COVID situation. See, previous to this COVID, have you checked that to what extent was the market of these sanitizers and all those things, face masks, sanitizers and all those things? Nothing. Almost 1 or 2% with respect to the present situation, right? But now, say from March 2020, just check this fact. March 2020 to January till date, what is the growth of that definite market? Just check it. Enormous growth. So there was the trend that people will invest in this sector, this sanitization, medication, and after that mask and all those things. After that, that market shooted like anything. Observing trends, people even converted their business and started selling this. Now the idea mix. Idea mix is you can take problems and resources in your business. you can take resources and technology available in your business to start your business. You can take resources and finding gaps to start your business. Very small example. 2 to 3 days back, I was going through the market. At that time, I saw a tailor shop, and in front of the tailor shop, a boy was selling mask. Nothing new. He can sell it. But what is the new to it? The boy was the tailor. Whatever unused clothes was there with the tailor, he used to make. He was making mask out of it. He was making mask out of it, and the boy was selling those masks. So check. This is resources. This is mixing of resources and observing trends, isn't it? Resources, the unused clothes, and trend is this mask business and all those things. So mixing these two, by mixing two ideas, a new type of idea is being generated and new type of business has taken place. Now, in present time, we have lot of issues and factors. I have segregated them into these four heads, under these four heads, and also we will have a brainstorming session on it, that what are the businesses that could be generated out of these problems. I said you that for business generation, we have to, or starting your entrepreneurship, you have to focus on these 6 things. And today I will focus on the problems. For these problems, what are the problems that we faced from March 2020 to till date, and how business could be generated out of it? Small exercise. We will go through small exercise, and I want answers from your side this time. I have divided the total problems under 4 heads. That is health, knowledge and hygiene, business, economy and industry, education and teaching, society and social life. Just check. I tried my best to capture all these problems under this 4 heads. I think you will agree. In terms of health and hygiene, this were the problem. Medical infrastructure followed by mass sanitization and quarantine was an issue. Health professionals dealing with the emergency situation and their safety was a major issue. People emphasized more on wellness issues. When we come in terms of business, economy and industry, right? Then the issues were like this: the MSME production, buying, selling, and buying and selling was problems. Transportation of necessity supply was an issue. Problem of migratory labor population and solution was an issue. Exploration of e-platforms, as for example, e-commerce, gadgets, apps, ERP was felt. Organizations emphasized on work from home. Emphasis was more on home-based supplies. Fewer or no tours were encouraged. The tourism and hospitality industry faced a major jolt. The places of mass gatherings like cinemas, theater, and malls were completely closed. In terms of education and teaching, exploring the new education delivering avenues for future was sensed, right? And for this only I am sitting in front of Google Classroom today, right? And people are checking if new avenues could be explored for teaching, learning methods, right? one of the of our one of the teacher from Kerala. There was a news few days back. One of the teacher from Kerala who used this total time and got over 50 certificates. Right. So this was, see, this was the problematic time, but some of them has taken the opportunity, has grabbed the opportunity to do something. Problems and prospective solution for online education was felt. Classes and exams at the time of pandemic was a major issue. Sorry. Now come to the societal life. What are the issues and factors? Development of contactless and digital lifestyle was needed. Knowledge on infectious disease and social handling was needed. Rural area based social knowledge spread mechanism was needed. Stay at home was encouraged, especially for the oldest and the children. Stay at home came as a cause of depression. Attendance in the social and religious events were carried out with limited gatherings. Pet owners and pet care faced problems. So issues and factors, lot of issues and factors. But issues and factors are not issues and factors for business. Always remember it. They are the opportunities for business or starting new enterprises for the entrepreneurship. How? Don't you feel the problems or issues that I placed right now are the areas of opportunities for education and teaching, for health knowledge, for sanitization and hygiene, for transportation, for delivery system, for IT system, for apps development, for skill development and training, for package focus, SME based B2B. B2B means business to business service. And also another thing at the same time came up, that is shunning the China based goods. So a major vacuum is going to be created or is already being created. And this is an opportunity. Yes, the TikTok version of India is in place or will come up very soon. I think you know better than me in this case. Manpower supply. This is the areas of opportunities. In this black stage or the so-called, sorry, I will say it as so-called tourism. People say, oh, tourism is gone. But don't you feel that you can provide a package tourism to a family? So I am just giving on the basis of this, say, issues and factors, and on the basis of areas and opportunities. Today, as we are having limited time, I am just giving you the ideas of 10 startups, right? Have you come across the concept of homestay? Homestay in tourism places? Anybody? Anybody? Homestay, have you heard about homestay? Yes? Yes, my friends, students, have you heard about homestay? In Kerala, there are many homestays out there. So, can you think of a business that is giving you to A to Z cabin facility of a nursing home in your home premises. What is that? In homestay, you will see that they used to spare 1 or 2 rooms in their home for the homestay. In the same way, why can't you that think of starting a business by taking the customer's room? You will give the facility of the nursing staff, the doctor, the medication facility. Next, apps at mobile on vulnerability of a place. That is, say, we use Google Apps, right? Google Map and all those things. Can you add another feature that whenever I am in a definite place at that time, based on the previous history of that place, can another features be added that will give you some message in that definite app about the virus position, the bacteria position, and communicable diseases that took place in that definite place? Can you think of it? Apps on hygiene alarm system. This is based on, yes, I say no, that you have to relate all the things. What is there and how can you relate at the present position? This is hygiene alarm system. Can you recall one situation in Kerala schools where in after a definite period the bells are being rang to intimate you or inform you that this is the time to take a water break? So can you develop some apps or something like that that will also give you the information that now you have to take say some medicine to for your hygiene, or you have to go for the hand wash, or you have to go for the face wash. In this way, web portal vdarshan type. vdarshan type is a specialist type of product developed by vdarshan. Vdarshan a company. They are, by sitting in your own home, by sitting in your home, you can get a 3D view of the tourism places. So, can you develop this type of web portals? Tourism is already there. Can you develop a web portals for jewelry, textile, or hotels in the same way? Hotels, you will you will say that sir, in the make my trip or something like that, they are already showing the clicks, but can you see the 3D images of the room there? No, it is not possible right now. So can you think of that type? Package delivery startups for pets and livestock. Package delivery, what is that? The food. See, at this time, at this crisis time, the pet delivery system was facing a major problem. Even now, also, people are not ready to get out. So, if you can send some package system for pets, right? That is their foods. After that, their medication and all those things, right? Startup movie and specialized program packages. If you are having a big dining room, so can you arrange a thorough sound system over there, and after that in your locality start small type of cinema hall type of thing? You can think for it, because in that halls only 4 to 5% will come, and from time to time on the basis of their choices you can plan for some programs, right? Act to stop old age people and children to go out of home. I think you are quite acquainted with the sensor technology and all those things. So if you, and also there is one app when you are doing exercise, at that time how much calorie is being burned by you, that information is given to you. So mixing these two, can you think of some apps or business that while you are giving a wrist band to the old age person or the children, uh, that will that will inform you that how much distance they are from you at the present time, and you can stop them from going outside. Now the things are normal, but this type of things can be developed for the children, right? With portal for depression level assessment, doctors giving activity portfolio for keeping the level in check. This can be another thing. Training and employment facilitating service for the migratory laborers. This could be another thing, food for thought for business. Training, skill developments and consultancy, startup, corporate, employment managers and entrepreneurs. Also, there is a choice for this. Now, I have said a lot of things. Now, I am coming to my duty of the innovation ambassador of Innovation Institute Innovation Council, MHRD. What are the things are being planned for you by the National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019 for students and faculty members, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. The points and opportunities for you. Higher education institutes may allow their students to work on their innovative projects and setting up startups while studying and working. Very good one for you. Student inventors may also be allowed to opt for startup in place of their mini project, major projects, seminar, summer training, right? So you can take up the area in which student wants to initiate a startup may be interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary. It means that if you are in the electronics engineering, it is not that you have to concentrate for your project or a startup in the electronic engineering sector only. You can take help of business management, you can take help of say bioinformatics, you can take help of IT for developing your business, right? Students who are under incubation but are pursuing some entrepreneurial ventures while studying should be allowed to use their address in the institute to register their company with due permission of the institute. This is a very good opportunity for those who are in the hostel, in the boarding, right? How? You can use your institute's address to register your business, your startup. Many other opportunities. Student entrepreneurs should be allowed to sit for the exam even if their attendance is less than the minimum permissible percentage with due permission for the institute. Yes, also concentrate on this line that with due permission from the institute. HEIs should allow their students to take semester, year break to work on their startups and rejoin academics to complete the course. Yes, this is only applicable to those students, those who are taking some startups, those who are already attached in the startups, they are running their startups, right? Student entrepreneurs may earn academics credits for their effort, right? Yes. Finally, I am also coming to the teacher part. Faculty members, the National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019 has also kept lot of options for the faculty members as well, right? It allows the faculty members and staff to take off a semester, year as a sabbatical, unpaid leave, casual leave, earned leave for working on startups and come back and join. Institution should consider allowing use of its resources to faculty to establish startup as a full-time effort. The seniority and other academic benefits in these cases during such period may be preserved for such faculty. For staff and faculty, institutes can take no more than 20% of the share that staff faculty takes while drawing full salary from the institution. However, this share will be within the 9.5% cap of the company shares. And finally, to the final page, participation in startup related activities need to be considered as a legitimate activity of the faculty in addition to teaching, research and development projects, consultancy and management duties, and must be considered while evaluating the final performance of the faculty. And next, it comes like this. Every faculty may be encouraged to mentor at least one startup. To the final point, that is, product development and commercialization as well as participating and nurturing of startups would be added to a bucket of faculty duties, and each faculty would choose a mix and match of these activities, and then respective faculty are evaluated according to the performance and promotion. So these are all based on the National Innovation and Startup Policy 2019 for student and faculty members, that is given by Human Resource Development. And as an innovation ambassador of Ministry of Education, I felt I should share, after giving the total glimpses of entrepreneurship and innovation, what are the avenues that are left for you, how we can nurture on it, right? All these things I try to present. So uh, I am at the end. That is, thank you everybody for giving your valuable time. And I try within this short span. It is actually a seed, and within the short span, I try to focus on almost all the things. We can have a lot of discussion. My number is given, my phone numbers are given, my email IDs are given, and I don't feel that it is the end of my presentation. Rather, we can work on it in the coming time. We can have collaboration, we can have joint work, studies, research, whatever it may be. So thank you very much. Now, if any questions are there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, thank you very much. You attend another thing also. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Padma madam, and also the respected members of management, faculty and faculty members of and dear students of PRATHYUSHA Engineering College. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Participants, you can leave now. Please log in the same link for the 3 days for the other sessions also, so that you can get your certificate on the last day after submitting the feedback link. Thank you. Thank you, sir.